Gaza City this afternoon. A crowd has gathered around the bodies of the victims of an Israeli drone strike. There's nothing that can be done for them. The injured are rushed to hospital. Sitting in a single pushchair, Tulin and her brother Karam. She's dressed up. The family had been on their way to a wedding.
We were walking in the street, me, my wife and my children, and they bombed us with a rocket. We were just walking in the street, not involved in anything. My wife is dead and my children are injured.
A day this family hoped would be a rare chance to celebrate, now soaked in blood. She cries out in fear and pain. More than 20,000 children in Gaza have seen at least one parent killed in the past year. In the hospital courtyard, another father carries the tiny corpse of his dead child. He walks in silence. What is there to say? Israeli bombs have also been striking the southern suburbs of the Lebanese capital Beirut, as earlier cautious optimism about a ceasefire with Hezbollah seems to be fading. The Bekaa Valley is being targeted too. Dozens have been killed. The area does have a significant Hezbollah presence, but there's no doubt many civilians are dying. Hezbollah is massively outgunned by Israel, but it's still firing rockets across the border, releasing this video today. And in northern Israel, the funeral of a farmer killed earlier this week. "My father, I love you," his son Yeshai sobs. "All the things you talked about that we would do together, now they'll never happen." No one side has a monopoly on pain here. But the suffering in Gaza is of an intensity rarely witnessed in modern times. Last night in Deir al-Balah, body bags piled up in the morgue. Yet more victims of Israeli strikes. Israel insists it only targets Hamas. Amongst the dead, an 18-month-old baby. So far, Israel has brushed off international calls to wind down its offensive or allow in the quantity of aid the UN says is needed, particularly in the north. Will the outcome of America's elections next week make any difference on the ground here?